Hello, my name is Fenna. Welcome to Following Fenna. As you know, hopefully I work with people in a limerence episode. And limerence is this addictive and all-consuming kind of love for someone. And I've heard my clients tell me they have been selling their soul. And in this video, I want to give you all the support I can because I hear you and I see you, and hopefully I'm going to explain you why we do that. If you have ever been in a limerent episode, you know the force. You know that you are sacrificing your well-being, your mental sanity, and your health to be with this one specific wrongly picked person. I think on the height of my limerence, I was willing to sell my soul. I was willing to do anything, and nothing could stop me. No one could stop this freak force of nature, and no one could talk me out of it. There was only one thing. And I've seen some pretty sad things. I've seen clients leave their family behind. I've heard people selling their house to have some extra money to spend on an LO. And with LO, I mean limerent object, meaning the other person. Because limerence, like any other addiction, is very, very expensive. I've also heard people wanting to take their own life when they were in the midst of a meltdown or in the midst of a crying streak. I've seen people roll on the floor in misery because they had so much pain and they didn't know where to turn. And of course, for people around us, for friends and family, for observers, this is really difficult to understand. Our irrational and destructive behavior. And the advice to just let go is not very helpful because we kind of know that, but we can't. And when people come out of the limerent fog, they often feel so much guilt and embarrassment and shame. They're like, how did I let this happen? Why did I completely lose myself in this process? I've lost myself. I lost my identity. I don't know who I am anymore. It's like I have to reinvent myself, step by step, brick by brick. And then we have to face the wasteland of what limerence has left us with. And why do we do that? Why are we willing to bend over backwards, to walk over burning lava, to spend 1 minute in the company of one person, who's not our partner, by the way? Well, we are dealing with forces that are beyond our rational brain. We are dealing with the strongest, most powerful force that Mother Nature has as a trick upon her sleeve called attachment. And this is attachment gone wrong. When you enter a limerent episode, the attachment doesn't happen. And our brain and our hormones and our nerve system get so addicted to this person that our body thinks that we will die without this person. And of course, when we think that we will die, we don't care about our values. And of course, when we are about to die, we're going to compromise our personal boundaries. There is only one thing important at that moment. We need to survive. We need to seek the other person to live. Well, at least that's what our nerve system thinks. Our body and therefore our nerve system and therefore our brain does not know the difference between actually going to die and perceived going to die. All it knows is, I have to survive, I have to seek this person in order to be safe and calm down. And living with an addiction comes with addiction behavior, addictive behavior. But this is not a moral choice. Addiction is more about trauma than it is about morals. Let me repeat that. Addiction is more about trauma running around in your family history probably than it is about morals. No one chooses to get addicted to another person. No one chooses consciously to wreck our health and be miserable most of the time. Does not mean we cannot do anything about it, because people beat addictions successfully. We are conscious creatures. We always have a choice. In the end, we always have a choice. And my favorite relationship educator here on YouTube, his name is Alan Robarge, states this so beautifully. He calls it the power of choice. You can use the power of choice. And like I always say, is awareness creates choice. So, what to do in a limerent episode? And of course, I've made several videos about this. But to make it short, you ask the person if they want to be with you, or you see if it's even possible to be with you in a happy, healthy, secure relationship, for whatever that means for you. Is the answer no? Then you make the conscious decision to walk away. And when we walk away, we endure the pain for however long it takes. We can take it. Our bodies can take it. It's just detachment, what you are feeling. Very, very deep and strong detachment. You will not die. You don't need this person to survive. And yes, you will be miserable and feeling empty for a while when the lack of dopamine starts to present itself, and when you feel your hormones trying to get back in balance. But you can take it. Cry, scream, roll on the floor if you have to, but keep on going, because there is a whole new, more beautiful life waiting for you at the end of the limerent episode. Yanking myself out of the situation a few years too late, but okay, whatever, was the best gift I could have ever given myself. And after the limerence, there is time and space to revalue your values, your morals, to reflect on what happened here and what it is that you want in the future. What it is what you want and what don't you want anymore, and what we deserve and what went wrong here. And hopefully, when you do this reflecting, I hope you use a lot of self-compassion. You were a victim. Limerence makes many victims. The limerent itself, but also the people around the limerent. Somehow your life and your body got taken over by this weird force, and you did not know this was going to happen when all this mess started. So try to approach yourself with mildness. I am very curious what your story is, and are you able to approach yourself with mildness? I offer one-on-one coaching. I also offer email coaching. I also have a community where I present all these extras. And for now, I want to thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye.